Rooms and courts set up our expectations and are the cells that store our memories. To serve us well in this regard, they must be carefully fashioned, shaped so that we can and want to remember them, sized to allow freedom of movement regardless of the activities intended, and sheltered from undesirable noises, smells, and distractions, from sensory phenomena inappropriate for or destructive to the cluster of thoughts and impressions being formed. Axes reach across space to draw together the important points in a place. They are mental constructs that help us to position ourselves and make alliance with things. Paths are where your feet actually trod, so that what happens along the way becomes the important thing. In some of the most interesting places, axes and paths interweave, with the axis allowing the mind to do the connecting, and the path allowing the feet to wander, explore, make choices, and put things in sequence. But this description is too diagrammatic, implying, as all too many would assume, that in making an axis, one simply sets up a line down which people can walk. This is not the case at all. An axis is a relationship across space, not simply a path. At best, it is a thing of the mind, not just of the feet. Water, a commonplace in our lives, has one extraordinary quality. All of it, everywhere, is connected symbolically and poetically with all the rest of the water on earth. Some of it near, but some of it very far away in mysterious submarine depths. Moving, it can represent life. Still, it can signify death. From the amniotic fluid to the waters of the Styx. Its circulation on the earth is paralleled by the circulation of fluids in our bodies. Captured in pools and reflecting light, its cooling presence connects the infinite and the intimate. If a grid, or the development of it, is a kind of anti-axis, a substitution of the many for the one, then another equally dramatic opposite to the axis is the wandering path. The path can serve just the feet, while the mind darts along an axis. Or the wandering path can be the way for both the feet and the mind to travel. The whole is remarkably free, never hemmed in. The clear order of construction and support, with each piece reaching to the next in parallel rows, serves more as an inspiration than a guide. Here, the rigor of axes that reach is in almost perfect balance with the freedom of paths that wander. Geodes are magic stones, rough on the outside, but with a crystalline cavern within, with sparkling facets around a tiny space that the imagination endows with breathtaking dimensions. A rough stone fortress on the outside, with symmetrical gatherings of spaces inside, around courtyards of delicate crystalline complexity. The uncertain edge brushes up against the sheltered metal, as if a fresh breeze were blowing from a far-off and mysterious place, where formal openings in the facade give directly onto wild gardens just behind. It's not evil that we are overcoming here, but mass, or the presence of solidity maybe, as an expression of reality. This absence of mass can be taken as an equivalent of the absence of size, the basis for images that unsettle and freshen our perceptions. Rooms and courts set up our expectations and are the cells that store our memories. To serve us well in this regard, they must be carefully fashioned, shaped so that we can and want to remember them, sized to allow freedom of movement regardless of the activities intended, and sheltered from undesirable noises, smells, and distractions, from sensory phenomena inappropriate for or destructive to the cluster of thoughts and impressions being formed.